I'm starting from a different date because my last game crashed. I tried to play in a very similar way I played previously, but I didn't upgrade my economic loss, so I was able to keep my consumer goods under control, and at the same time was able to build a lot more and I think that overall this has made me a lot more powerful. Now I'm gonna go with a medium tank. A quick research there will be very useful. At the same time we're gonna get the small arms and infantry equipment prioritized too. And that's it. I have quite a few light tanks which I would like to upgrade as soon as possible to medium tanks, because I'm not going to support any kind of research for the light tanks. For this reason I find it important to upgrade, and it will make the army overall stronger. Then after that I'm just going with my super heavy armor, just because I'm saying that because there's two armor brigades, which is a big deal I would think, and I'm going with 20 of these right there. We already have a few, and in total we'll have 24 if obviously if we finish, and that's not going to be an easy task. As I mentioned before, I'm trying to mimic, so I'm building 15 squadrons of interceptors. It's unclear to me if that's the best thing to do. And as you can see, I didn't take the mixed industry, so I was able to produce a lot more, and now I'm just going to be producing armor, and at the same time I kept at 1 million mark, so to speak. That 1 million mark is a threshold. Obviously these armor divisions will add quite a lot. That's probably going to be 12%, no, 24% if they finish, on top of that 1 million infantry that we have, and I think then we'll be able to attack very strongly. I'm not going to invade Japan because I don't want to fight on the other side of the world. I'm just gonna go with this Europe game. I see if Soviet Union can be defeated. And if we can defeat them, it's great. If we can't, then there's always some more space for improvement next time. Not building any navy units, leaving other air units intact. It will take quite a while to build all those panzer divisions now. We only have 111 industrial capacity, which can only give us up to 5. In a previous game I was able to build up to 6. So maybe if I would do some of those law changes now, maybe I would get a better deal. I'll try to do it now and see if that gives me any real benefit, because I'm only going to be building tanks and nothing else. In here I'm gonna go with these reasonably small interceptor groups of 2. Obviously the game will decide if they want to do it any other way, but so far I think that will do. We still don't have a lot of supplies that we'll have to punch into the network, and this may take quite a while to do, really. It looks like all of them have been assigned. So let's see. We can build 4. Now let's change the law. Into a mixed industry. And we can build even less. However, it costs us a little bit less too, so it wasn't a better choice. However, I'm sure that it will somehow work itself out later on, because the last one, the 5th, was working at 50% capacity and now it's working at 19. Overall it's definitely cheaper, but we get a lot less to work with, and we ended up producing less overall. It looks like I need some more metal. I think I have didn't worked out my trade very well. I need to find the trade option. It's probably in diplomacy somewhere. I'm gonna automate it, and hopefully the AI will get us a bunch of really good deals. And guess what? The Anschluss of Austria right there. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're going to merge some of our divisions here, so that they would be stronger overall. And we'll start from here. These can be combined. Gabbers, yeah, mountaineers, that's fine. It's good that they were not just some useless garrison. Okay, it looks like they're ready to join the second army, which was the west, and the 5th army, which was the west too. So it's going quite well. The air units should go for the west too. Great. The first Panzer divisions are ready for deployment. At the same time, we can take the Sudet land, as we recently obviously did, but this is a game all played from the beginning with a couple of adjustments. Now we can just see how we occupy Czechoslovakia's land. Very good. So the first Panzer division, it's a medium tank. It got a very good general. I would say even a little too good. But they can surely command the tank divisions. And I'm assigning it to the Eastern Front. I'm gonna turn these pop-ups off. And here I'm going to give them those 4-level generals too. Because why not? And now they can just head to the nearest army corps. And as you can see, 2 went to the same army corps and 1 went to the east, so they won't be fighting together. What else do we have here? Some more I see has been allocated. And so far our research is doing very well. Whoa, what's that? Rare materials. We have a massive lack of rare materials. Let's see if this will add any. And it doesn't. In the meantime, let's see rare material production. That should increase some of it. And what about a deal to get some of these? United Kingdom is producing a lot. Offer a trade agreement. I don't have enough influence to do it, so I'll have to allocate a lot of this so that the AI could make me some really good deals, such as more rare materials. Okay, now I'm gonna try and speak with the United Kingdom, and I want to buy, and look at that, they will agree. Most likely they will with this deal. To buy all those rare materials. Offer a trade agreement for some more. Impossible. Well, they don't really seem to be that eager, but I'm sure they will be. If we increase our relationship a little bit. And now now we're just focusing on more and more of these panzer divisions. Currently we're producing quite a few. 7, at least 7 on full speed. And there are surely going to be more. Let's see, national decision, the first Vienna Award. And it looks like we have the Czechs. End of Czechoslovakia. They have decided to guarantee the independence of Poland. And what does that mean? That means that the war is not far away. And in the meantime, we can check what else we can be building. And I'm gonna go with some research efficiency. Doesn't look like I need a lot more. What else is out there? Fighter pilot training. We'll give them some more organization. Spearhead doctrine. Grand battle plan. Okay, it will all work out. And the panzer divisions, they just need to go all over the place, really. Eventually everybody will focus onto the Eastern Front. War of the Worlds. The world is not coming to an end. Hopefully it's not coming to an end. Okay, it looks like I've got some more doctrines to research. A human wave. These are one-off research projects, and so they're gonna work just fine. I'm going to lower down some of these that would cost a little bit too much too early. Education can stay. And so everything's kind of fine. How long am I going to focus on these panzer divisions? I should probably start the war at the end of the next year or even earlier. Haven't decided yet. I'm sure I'm strong enough. And look at that, I can build all those panzer divisions myself. And I'm going to increase my efforts of building another 20 panzer divisions. So these will finish, the ones that I'm building now, only next year March. And because it went this way, we will attack next year. Damage force as a studded line of defense. No need for repairs, they are useless now. Okay. I would like to actually attack as soon as possible, really. The Malta ribbon claims on Memel. I can claim Memel from Lithuania. Well, I'm going to claim it because the Soviets would take it otherwise. The next thing we can do is we can make a deal with Soviet Union and we will do that. We will make a deal with Soviet Union, and then we're gonna be able to fight off all those nations in the Balkans and in the French territory. As you can see, I'm building a lot of panzer divisions. I'm very kind of happy about it. These are very powerful units that are very important. Shouldn't be underestimated. Now, it looks like I have to prepare for war now, and I'm gonna go with supplies, consumer goods, reinforcements, and that's it. Only very small amount will be allocated towards the production. We need to upgrade our armies in the next maybe 6 months, so that we would be able to win battles. Then we need to reinforce our divisions so that they would be up to strength. Then we have to fill all of our divisions with necessary supplies, more or less talking about the network of things that is the actual supply network that needs to be filled. And these divisions can just be allocated anywhere. We'll go for an attack stance or a blitzing stance all on both fronts, and we'll see how it turns out. Estimated enemy power is very weak, they say. As I can see, the upgrades are taking out most of our power. Dancing of war. Most of our IC. Let's see how a typical brigade looks like. It's 1938 model. And so the first of our I want to add more officers so that it would just kind of stay at a reasonable size. Alright. And just want to see. It looks like everything is perfectly fine. Our model isn't that great. It's 1938. It could have been a little bit better, but I'm sure that with time it is going to get a little better. Infantry warfare research. Okay, I still don't really have that many supplies, which isn't a good thing. And What about my divisions? My divisions do have enough supplies. I should conquer more of these supplies from nations like Poland a little bit later. Okay, I think that we have to start this war. So let's do it then. Dancing or war. And it began. I'm gonna pass all the laws that I have to increase my ability to fight this war. Great. We can go for a blitzkrieg. Germany loses in neutrality, get some manpower, and revenge up to 1940. That will give us a movement speed and an organization regain. Great.